Islam, Dewayne, Byfield-Bey. Now I'm about to leave. I'm still at Whole Foods. I just purchased, what we're gonna have are stuffed peppers, stuffed dumplings. So I brought peppers and some more spinach and veggie meat. Okay, I'll give you some of the things that I experienced in doing my reading. Just a few minutes ago, I noticed someone that was Spanish walked past me, or he had a Spanish accent. It's like he was singing a song saying I-F-U-C-K-U or something, or whatever. Then all of a sudden I felt, then this is dealing with spiritual, okay? It sounded like that, but I could be wrong, because once again, we're among spirits, and we're among those that are cursed. I mean, they are literally cursed. So, and they don't know they cursed, but they are. So when they, so then all of a sudden I felt a presence on me. You know how when someone is trying to attack your genitals and make you feel like you're getting hot or getting off? That's that presence I had on me. So what I did as a Hebrew Muslim is I shine my light. As a Hebrew Muslim and a Moorish American, because we are divine spirits. We don't behave like that. We're not cursed unless we curse ourselves. So to get the cursed spirit off you, this is something that I hope Hebrew Muslims learn from. You must shine your light. Okay? I never forget, like I said, one time I was sitting, I saw a visual of a ring. Mentally, on the mental plane. Remember, these spirits want to possess the mind. They're very unclean, they're filthy. It could be, now that was what I experienced while someone singing Spanish, but you got the Negro Black, which is, these are unclean spirits. This is not everybody that look that way. These are very unclean spirits that reside in some of these groups. They're filthy. They're a disgrace to divine life forms. And so now you understand why it's prophesied of their extermination, of the earth cleansing herself from their presence. They're filthy. So there was a visual that appeared of a wedding ring. And I was so surprised because I saw this visual. This is spiritual. Oh, I was earning money at Burger King. And my back was turned because I was at the fry station. And I saw a visual of a mental wedding ring. And I looked behind me, and there was this guy who looked to be from Mexico or Spanish, and he moved back because he was staring at me. And I was like, my goodness, I didn't say this, but I thought to myself, because, mentally I saw a visual, and he was actually just staring at me. Now, I don't know anyone personally, I have never ever dealt with anyone personally that speaks Spanish from Mexico. Sometimes I see them doing like this with a wrist. Now, the Navy and the Army, they have officers that are Spanish from Mexico, from El Salvador, and that now whether they are in the constitutional fold or not, that's what should be answered. Because see, you can have those same officers that are in the Navy and the Army who has not taken the oath of amnesty and reconstruction to uphold the Constitution. So therefore, they are operating under a foreign jurisdiction. If the president that is the commander-in-chief have not taken an oath of amnesty to uphold the Constitution, that includes Abraham Lincoln's proclamations and 13th Amendment with 20 section, he himself is operating under a foreign jurisdiction. And the president, is the commander-in-chief. So that president that's operating under a foreign jurisdiction is commander-in-chief of a corporation, which the military, if they have not taken an oath of amnesty, or if they're not operating within the constitutional fold, is. So he's a commander-in-chief of that military, that Navy, that Army, that is operating under a foreign jurisdiction. So you might have those spiritually will behave as terrorists, spiritual terrorists, who are not upholding their oath or affirm to do so as what they're supposed to do according to the Constitution. So that is those are my thoughts. So because when you apply for student loans or financial aid, the first thing, especially young males, they try to get them to sign up for selective services. Okay, selective services so they can get this free money. Okay, so you have many Spanish that speak Spanish, or from Mexico, El Salvador, whatever, that might be in the military. Pale skin. Pale skin is not a nationality. You have to have a nationality in order to be naturalized, according to Article 1, Section 8, Clause 4 of the Constitution. The Negro Black is not a nationality according to constitutional law, but they can be in the military. So these are the things, these are some of the connections. So what I did was shine my light. Sometimes I see them doing this, and so in your mind, they can use a impersonation of a name. So when you shine your light as a Hebrew Muslim, you can see truth, and usually that which is impersonating, it fades away because it's not real. It's a facade. Okay, and so when you focus on truth, you're able to see these cursed individuals as what they truly are. They're unclean, they're filthy. They might try to present themselves as helpers, invade your dreams, try to act like present themselves as angels, whatever they can do so they can have access to your mind, so they can possess, use, and abuse. And so, once again, this is in connection to not being in the constitutional fold. So, this is truly deep. But that's what I did. I shined my light, and when I shined my light, that spirit went away. And this is so this is a spiritual attack where my genitals are being attacked. Well, you have children here spiritually, and almost everyone here has that telepathic code. They have the telepathic code. And I'm trying to, me and my son in Arrington-Bey reject the code that causes mass to be telepathic. I don't see how it has made people behave more civilized, but it looks like it has made them definitely behave as a slave. Islam. It's March 10th, 2019.